Good evening. Welcome back to Where They Are Sleep, 9 p.m. on a Sunday. It's another episode of the Parliament. How's it going, Stocky?
Yeah, all right, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Recovering well from a pretty heavy day yesterday, but all good. All good, all good. How's your weekend been apart from West Ham?
Uh, yeah. I mean, today's games were all right. Not much. Oh, the only positive about West Ham being so tremendously bad is that I started cooking my dinner half hour earlier and had some nice steak and chips indoors for me and the
Oh,
missus. That was the one benefit of that game. 60 minutes. Ain't fucking watching this no more.
yeah, you got to find the silver lining somewhere, so that's it. Fair play.
Steak was done well too, so things picked up from there, mate.
Right, as always, let's get the boys on. We have Jack with us as well. How's it going, Jack? You good?
Yeah, all good. All good. No steak and chips for me, so that's disappointing.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, but no, all good.
We got time for that this season, mate. We'll find the time.
Yeah, you've been fuck up. I'm Master Chef, mate, by January.
Sabir, how's it going? All smiles over there. You all right?
Yeah, it's good to be back, man. That's the only reason I'm smiling, man. I missed it. I missed last week. It felt weird. So yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back.
Well, good to have you back. Good to have you back. We haven't got John with us this week, but he is on his way. He's listening in. He's on his way back from Southampton, Pompey earlier today. But let's get straight into it. So this week we had a bit of an Owls derby. Yesterday, 3 o'clock kickoff, Orient Bolton. I know Jack would have been fully tuned into this whole game. So how did it go with the Bolton Wanderers?
Yeah, number one, there is a serious risk that the person who I've stolen that off might actually be listening to this. So, Cal, if you are listening, the 1-1 Wanderers is superb, but I have nicked it. And if you're not listening, obviously none of that's true, and I made it up myself. And I actually was with Cal, who's a Bolton fan, and wasn't as locked in as I usually am. But listened to the second half on the radio with both of our missuses in the car, unfortunately. With the repeated stresses from mine saying it's 0-0, why are you getting annoyed? I'm like, because I'm getting annoyed because they keep saying chance for Bolton, chance for Bolton, chance for Bolton, and I know what's going to happen next. And then, lo and behold, we went 1-0 down and then saved by a bit of magic. I believe it's a pretty fair result, to be perfectly honest with you, quite an open game. But yet again, one shot on target, one goal conceded. That is now it's absolutely uncanny. I even checked before, and we are still streets ahead in chances against us created, number one by all the metrics. So really frustrating. We just can't seem to get over the line and get wins. But I do think if someone lost this game, it would be a humongous confidence killer. We were both on the same amount of points, both got aspirations to do something this year. Without being rude, probably Bolton more so than Leyton Orient. I think we should be finishing top three. But yeah, disappointing. But that's 5 out of 6 games we've drawn 1-1. It's fucking insane, isn't it?
That is absolutely bonkers.
It's a bonkers, yeah. And in all 5 of those 1-1s, we have had exactly one shot on target against us.
If you want some help, mate, my dad does a Yankee every week for draws. So if I tell him to put Bolton in, you'll either win or lose.
Yeah. So funny enough, someone I actually do business with, obviously, which impacts you, James, as well. He messaged me on Friday and said, like, how are you getting on, Bolton, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah. And he said, oh, I'm going to put you down for a draw in my coupon this weekend. So I went back saying, can't see it, mate. No chance. We've drawn all these games 1-1. He's not messaged me over the weekend, so might be tomorrow, to be honest. So you still get some fucking advertisement getting through this quick, rapid, although I'm in trouble. But yeah, it's mad. It's crazy. I mean, the goal is incredible. And then unfortunately, I've seen this morning that Sheffield United are linked to putting a bid in for him in January.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So this is who we are talking about, Cozier Dubry, who scored Bolton's 94th minute equaliser.
Yeah.
I was half tempted to risk it and put it on to see if we would get copyrighted, but don't worry, it's going in the clip now when I clip this section.
I can vigorously describe it to someone if they need me to whisper it in their ears, because I've barely slept thinking about it. Interestingly, yesterday or today, I saw it's quite a large followed League One and League Two account. Oh no, Football League's account, so non-Premier League account, and they said he's the first evidently noticeably better than their league player since Elliot Anderson was at Bristol Rovers. And obviously Elliot Anderson, I'm sure some maybe take his allegiances aside for 1 second, but I understand even in a pretty comprehensive loss, he was quite impressive against against Arsenal.
I like it.
And everyone is likening to the fact that when he was at Bristol Rovers, he just absolutely bullied up the league, even at 19 or 20, I think. And obviously, he would have been on loan from you, wouldn't he, Mitch?
I think
it's disappointing, really disappointing. We're going into Bolton Wigan on Saturday as well. So if we win that, we've got 3 very winnable games in a row. But if we lose that, I think it could be. I don't think we'll come back from it, to be honest with you.
Oh wow! So you've got it's the early kickoff next Saturday as well, isn't it? So
it is.
It's the instant weekend winner straight away.
I'm actually in Turkey as well, so I'm gonna see if. So they're 2 hours ahead. So half 2 that'll be. Number 1, it's also the Merseyside derby half 12 kickoff, so half 2 there. So I can already see myself getting riled about why on earth are you not putting the Lancashire Hot Pot derby on. No one gives a shit about this one. So that's number 1 I'm really riled about. And unfortunately, the day of I think you know this, Mitch, the day of my honeymoon, I actually went to Bolton Wigan, which was a half 12 kickoff then as well. So I left. We lost 2-0. I came home. I got my bags, and then I flew to Thailand with my ever tolerant still wife. And we actually had an argument in Dubai Airport. And she turned to me and said, "Just because Wigan battered you again." So we, and I was chasing after her like someone that I'm absolutely not in Dubai Airport, not even in Thailand for a honeymoon yet, saying, "Who the fuck are you to say? Who the fuck are you?" So, yes, she's already said, for goodness sake. So yeah, I really need them. I need them to. I mean, this holiday is an apology for that moment as well. So I feel like Wigan are trolling. They're playing like 4D chess with my life now. So yeah, but we have got a good opportunity after that to go on a run. But the last 2 times we played them at home, they've beaten us 4-0. So doesn't bode well.
Mitch, first clip sorted this week. Get some animations on that. Jack running through an airport.
Oh yeah. There's...
It was more embarrassingly because it's Dubai. Obviously, it's on the walking escalators as well. So she was really obviously actively trying to get away from me if I was noticeably having to try and keep up with her. Yeah. And she lost a neck pillow as well, which was my fault, and bought one in Dubai Airport, which was £25 English for a neck pillow. And I still
Oh, jeez.
remember just going, this is the least of my fucking worries right now. Like, sure, have anyone you want. Get the fucking diamonded one, which won't be comfortable, but I can't bother raising that with you right now because there's going to be no win for me. But sure. But no, she has wisely said, foreseen the future that I will be in a foul mood if they beat us, which I will, because I will be in a foul mood. But 7 undefeated. Let's look at it positively, which I usually detest. 7 undefeated, but incredibly 5 draws within that. So, yeah, tough one.
Yeah. Good base to build from, though. So it's not all bad.
Mm-hmm.
So let's roll on. This is where we was going to roll on to Southampton, but John's still on his way back. He's travelled down for what looks to be a very thrilling 0-0 draw in a local derby there. But in
Murphy
order,
looked good.
as it happened, what was that?
Murphy looked good for
Yeah,
Portsmouth.
very, very, very good.
He is a good player.
Very good. Every time I see him, I get PTSD from him scoring 2 at Wembley for Oxford for us. But I didn't hit. Did I overheard them say about someone being in for him on the last day of the transfer window and Portsmouth not letting him go? Who was it? I didn't hear who you said.
Well, it was. Who was it again? Someone big in the Championship. I think it was Leicester.
Because I was thinking if he's gone from Oxford to Pompey, it would have been someone of a decent standard to
I think it was Leicester.
probably going in for him. Was it?
Yeah, I think it was Leicester.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've got Southampton in a to be promoted ACCA, and I also had them to win the league in one of my ACCAs. So they did not look good.
Not at all. Not at all.
Also, Pompey subbed their keeper and they brought him on with a clone, apparently, because they look exactly the fucking same.
Then he got injured as well, didn't he? But he played on.
Yeah.
Wait, so both Pompey keepers got injured, yeah?
Yeah, but he played on towards the end, to be fair. But he was holding like his thigh or something, and he looked like but they look worried. There was no one else. They look worried.
It's only the second 0-0 draw in 104 years as well.
Wow. Yeah, that is bonkers, to be fair.
They did.
But yeah, I thought I quite like Will Still because obviously we're all football perverts at heart, and he is uber nerd that's made it. Didn't like him. Didn't like his face. Didn't like his mannerisms.
I was gonna say, didn't like his tactics.
Yeah,
didn't like his face. Sleeves were too short.
Yeah, no, well,
hasn't got enough houses abroad to be playing out from the back.
He's got a gilet on.
Club jumper, club gilet, club trackies in absolute Poundland Adidas trainers, mate. That is instilling no confidence in anyone. Great head of hair. Obviously fight for ginger, but great head of hair. I ain't going to knock him for that. But the only time it really cut to him is him putting his hands up going, how is that a fucking foul, mouth clear as day? You just think, I'm not sure if you're actually...
though, was it?
It feels like, to me, he's just giving me coach vibes, not giving me full head coach manager vibes, to be honest with you. A little bit, who's Eddie's man?
Tyndall.
Jason Tyndall.
Yeah, he's giving me Tyndall vibes. I think he needs someone that's actually got a level head and something about him next to him. But you'd like to think if they are in and around it in January, they've surely got some fucking dough to spend, right? They were like plus 100 million, weren't they, when we went through it the other day? So, but
yeah,
it just looks like a ruthless league again, doesn't it? Ruthless league again.
Always is.
Just that we're going to run away with it, to be fair. But yeah, it's a whole crazy ruthless league, to be fair.
And now Sheffield United are getting Wilder back as well. You'd imagine that's going to kick him into gear. And they're not that far behind everyone. They'll be looking. No, I mean, shoot. Obviously, I know they've just been dicked 5-0, but the board must be looking at it and going, "We're not miles behind. Make the change now." Yeah. I think he actually needs a pair.
This is John's reference.
Yeah. I reckon I'd trust him more if he had glasses, though. That's another reason why I don't trust him. It's just
He's just got none of them like wise attributes about him, has he?
Correct.
He just looks a bit, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he's great on the piss. I'm sure he is, but that's not what gets you promoted, is it?
No, definitely not.
Well, not these days.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Not in this century.
No.
But let's do this in chronological order then. So, Stocky, we had a little brief chat about Elliot Anderson playing well again, but Arsenal, Forest, I thought Forest were pretty drab, to be fair. But what did you think of your boys yesterday?
Yeah, I think you was talking to me.
Did I say Stocky or did I say Stocky?
You said Stocky. I was like, you've got the wrong 3-0, mate. You got the wrong 3-0 up. Good day at the cricket, though, Mitch. Good day.
Yeah, that's it. It's still trying to recover.
Nah, but yeah, I thought we were absolutely excellent yesterday. I don't think it's anything to do with Nottingham Forest. I think we completely controlled that game from start to absolute finish. We were ruthless and just with the amount of players that we have, man. I thought yesterday we was just so electric, and I feel like Arsenal are still slowly finding their feet. But that game with Nottingham Forest, I think that was a start. That was the start of something. Going forward, I think we're going to be so much more dangerous than we were yesterday. Because if you look at like the starting lineup, we were missing Saliba, we're missing Rice. Obviously, that was on us. We're missing Saka. We're missing who else is there? Odegaard come off. But like, if you told us we like last season and the season before that, if them four got injured, that's it. It's the end of the world. But like, you're looking at a new, different Arsenal team right now, where these players are getting injured, but there's no panic because we've got actual good backups to actually deal with teams like Nottingham Forest and such and such. But yeah, man, it was a great game from start to finish, man. Zubimendi, quality. I do want to ask you a lot about how you feel about our new centre back, Maresca. I thought he was absolutely he's just class. I know it's like Nottingham Forest, but let's be real. Nottingham Forest are still a threat this season with the likes of Callum Hudson-Odoi and Elliot Anderson and Gibbs White and Glenwood, to be fair. But like, I thought he handled their attacking threat perfectly in his first start of the season. Just did not look out of place, and someone we signed for about 12 mil. I know everyone likes to bring up the price tag and stuff, but yeah, absolute bargain. I thought, yeah, he was absolutely quality. Yeah, he's got a bright future, man. Bright future ahead. I thought Madueke as well. A great game from him. Obviously didn't get the goals and assists, but he was just electric. Every time he got on the ball, it was just something was happening. And I just felt so sorry for their Nottingham Forest left backs at times. Like, he was just getting absolutely grilled. Grilled. But yeah, I thought, go on, Mitch, what you want to say something?
I'm a little bit confused about everybody's sort of doing this roundabout on Noni Madueke all of a sudden, because this has always been Noni Madueke. You said he didn't get the goals and he didn't get assists.
Yeah.
And he's played the same for like 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
And he was rubbish when he was doing it at Chelsea, but now it's brilliant. He's doing it at Arsenal. He's doing nothing different to what he's been doing.
I actually rate him, to be fair. I've always rated him. I think he's good.
I thought exactly the same, but I don't know if you lot don't see it, but there's something different about him.
That's not. It's literally not. He's just wearing an Arsenal shirt.
No, it's not that.
Remember how you used to say Thomas Partey was better than Declan Rice, but now Rice has got a red shirt on. He's amazing.
Wait, what?
That's all the difference there is, Samir. He's wearing a red shirt.
Samir, that is literally the only difference. He wears an Arsenal shirt, not a Chelsea shirt now.
My problem with me with Noni at Chelsea was, yes, he did all this, but then he would have this cocky look in his face, like he's the best thing in the world.
But like the look that he's got in his face on this picture.
He ain't got that. No, he ain't got that.
Is that what you're telling me?
He ain't got that.
He's got his arms out like Christ the Redeemer, and he's not cocky.
with Arsenal, yeah, with Arsenal, it's all different. It's all smiles and it's all like I just see a totally different person.
Yeah.
And
No,
Those
yeah,
man.
cocky Chelsea
Samir.
smiles compared to those honest, demure Arsenal smiles.
Yeah.
but like I didn't say shit like he's the best player in the world. Fuck it. I just said he had a good game.
Oh, mate.
That's it. He
Mate,
had a good game.
I've been hearing Arsenal fans saying that because now that Saka's injured isn't a problem because you've got Noni Madueke, like he's like a like for like replacement or something like that.
No, we didn't.
You know,
well,
once you've signed a petition, can you opt out of it?
What do you mean?
You know, once
Yeah,
you've
what
signed
was
a
that? The
petition,
no to Noni.
get
Hashtag no
rid
to
of-
Noni.
Yeah,
there's
no
one
to Noni.
Arsenal
Once
fan
you've done
here,
that-
and I did not talk about no position. You're talking about counting because we could do this. We could talk about
Wait. Let me just make one
what-
thing
yeah.
clear, yeah? As on YouTube, as a fan of your club, you answer for all the other fans' crimes.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's how we're moving.
That's the way this goes.
That's how we're moving. Okay, there we go. That's how we're moving. I didn't do no petitions or no nothing like that. I was always the one that was half and half. I didn't really want him, but as soon as we got him, there's nothing we could do but support him. That's all. That's what I said from the very beginning. And
That's fair enough, Samir.
yeah, and let's be real, he has been electric. Like I don't know, there was something different to what we've seen with Saka. Like I don't know, I can't really put my finger to it, but there was something different with Madueke on the right compared to how we see.
Yeah, because Noni's probably the best player in the league at beating his man. And he has been for the last few seasons. That's
Yeah.
the only difference between him and Saka.
Yeah, now,
Saka half beats his man and then gets a goal of an assist. Noni beats his
that's
man
the problem.
92 times and doesn't get either.
That's it.
Did I
Then.
say
Yeah,
that
that's it.
Madueke's fit and in good shape, whereas I don't think Saka is currently?
What fit?
Well, obviously he's not. He's injured again. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's because he's been run.
Madueke seems someone who's in rude health, fit and confident. Maybe the few
But I feel
games
like with
Saka...
Madueke, most of his career, he's just been that rotation player. He's not really been that certified starter, starting 38 games a season, and then playing for England, and then coming back to play for his club again. That's been Saka for the last 5 years. So, like, when it comes to fitness, we can't really doubt Saka. Compared to Madueke. Madueke has always been that, like I said, that rotation. He's always been on the bench, starting one game, on the bench, starting one game. Saka was constantly playing Champions League. Yeah, Madueke's not even played Champions League. Like, I didn't even know about it. Well, he has actually with PSV, but he didn't with Chelsea. So, like, he didn't really get the amount of games that Saka's played. But yeah, I thought he was good. I thought Eze was good, but he did lose the ball a few times here and then. But you're getting used to playing with a new team. This is your first start of the season. Got an assist, so proud of him. Yeah, I think we pretty much spoke about. Oh, Gabriel as well, man. Like I feel like I never ever speak about him. Like I speak about everyone else, like I just did. I spoke about Maresca, and then before that it was Saliba, but I never really speak about him. But that guy is an absolute beast. I don't care, man. That guy is an absolute beast and has been for the last 2-3 seasons now. And like I think us as Arsenal fans, even football fans, should be speaking about him a lot louder because we love to praise Van Dijk, and I get that he's won stuff, but we love to praise Van Dijk as in, oh yeah, he's this, he's that. But we never really mention Gabriel. And I know everyone watches Arsenal, and we see how much of a beast he is, but his name never pretty much comes up. I don't know what you lot think about him, but I think he's absolutely world class. He just hasn't got the trophies to back it.
I've seen it was like a Champions League 11 program. You can only pick one player from each team, and it was Julien Laurent, the French guy, who's got an exceedingly punchable face. And another man who also needs to take a few fucking digs, still cocky as balls. Your man, your ex-striker.
Thierry.
No, gosh, no. No, I'm talking about West Ham. That's why I'm confused why he was popping up. What the fuck's his name? Had a car crash.
Oh, Antonio.
Antonio.
Oh, Mikel
Yeah,
Antonio.
Mikel Antonio. I don't know why. And it was also that Scouse Still Ryan guy. So I don't know. Julian Lauren must have walked in and gone, "What the fuck what am I doing here?"
Yeah.
But,
This is an odd room.
and all three of them were like Gabriel, number one. I think it's. I would suggest, mate, you just want him to receive more praise, but it's pretty widely known that he's, without a doubt, one of the best centre backs in the world. Like he's actually world class, isn't he? Like he's a genuinely world class defender.
Yeah, and I think Arsenal fans seem to think he doesn't get praise because all Arsenal fans want to talk about is how good Saliba is. But I think most fans outside of Arsenal fans will say that Gabriel's your best centre back.
I don't.
And he does get plenty of praise.
Yeah, Twitter ain't like the end of it's not the world, is it? But like most of the things we do see is on Twitter. I don't really my timeline personally. I don't really see like Gabriel shouts out or Gabriel's this.
You do realise the social media world, if you're not an Arsenal fan, they hate Arsenal. That's just the way the social media world goes. Because you're like the most unbearable fans on social media.
But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. I see stuff about everyone else. Like Mascara's name came up this weekend. A lot from rival fans. And I thought Gabriel was better. But
do you know what it is to me? Genuinely, Joe, I think it is. Gabriel is consistently good. Whereas if someone they don't think is as good plays really well, they'll say how great he is. Whereas Gabriel's just constantly good. So it's not noticeable.
Oh, right.
I think that's where it is. And then as soon as someone else is good, we got someone new to.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
Water's wet. Gabriel played well. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused by this sort of waxing Liverpool over the performance beating Forest 3-0. Yeah, it was 3-0. Great. He was at home against Forest. But West Ham beat Forest away 3-0 in the last game.
Yeah. I didn't want to piss on his chips too early.
It's kind of...
but no one's gone.
And in fact, Forest actually now have a worse manager than they had when they played West Ham.
Yeah.
So the reality is you actually played a worse than the Forest side.
Yeah. Oh mate, that's good timing.
What I will say is though that not to. I mean, you're notoriously bad at buying pints, I hear, Samir. So I don't know why I'm trying to protect you here. But I will say your original point before you started saying they were the best team in the fucking world was ultimately correct. That if you looked at a full-strength Nottingham Forest last season, I know they were in good form, blah, 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 but last season, compared to who you had out, you would look at it and go, that's a bit of a tougher game. But you've had players that you've signed coming in and being able to slot in. You've named 3 players there you didn't have last year. Yeah. And ultimately, time's going to tell whether it's the best team in the world or whatever. And obviously we all know that you need to win stuff or you're going to be fucking shamed in the streets. But like you are completely right on that point because you've got 3 players that have come in and who would have gone in previously.
Yeah. And that's what I like to base this off hearing from someone else. Like I was watching another podcast earlier. They were talking about like
cheat.
Like I named.
How dare you?
How dare you? Yeah.
Unless you're stealing them nuanced points to make us sound better, Samir, I don't want to hear of
it. I didn't name them, innit? They don't deserve that. But they were basically one person basically said there's like you named the 4 guys that were missing today. Like if you go around the whole league, like take out 4 of their best players, who's gonna give that same performance? Maybe City, but I'm looking everywhere else. If you you named Liverpool, you've gone Salah, Van Dijk, what's his name, Gravenberch, and I can't even think of a fourth, any fourth Liverpool good player right now, or Ekitike. Take them 4 out, then like, are you getting the same performance Liverpool, and that's Liverpool.
Ultimately, this time in 2 weeks, that's when your tests are, aren't they? Your test isn't not Forest at home. Your test is City at home and Newcastle away, isn't it? That's what you got to achieve.
That's the biggest test, of course. But like, I hate to look at stuff like that anymore. I just feel like in this league, everyone's a freaking test now, man. Like,
sure.
Every week
Are we really doing that now?
Is
that what we're doing this week?
No, it's true. It is true. We lost to West Ham last season at home. We lost to West Ham.
It's been like that for several seasons to me.
Say that again?
It's been like that for several seasons.
Not really. Not really. I mean, it's been two. We can't beat Fulham.
There was 2-2.
We can't beat Brighton home and away.
Yeah, no, but these are good sides you're talking about. There's a couple of absolute car crashes in the league this season, and you've one of them you literally played them on Saturday for me, and you can't even say that I'm saying this because they played Arsenal, because it was my prediction that they were going to be closer to where they were 2 seasons ago than where they were last season. So this was my flop of the season, and this man coming in just makes me even more confident that's going to be the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But I don't know. I'm just looking at every game like it's a freaking final now, man. I'm just tired of it. I just want to win the league. I just want to freaking win the league.
Finals.
Bro, you are in for a heavy season of drinking. It's 15th of September tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. We're on edge already. You see the Liverpool results? It's got us on edge already. We can't afford to lose a game in this league. Do you know how bad that is? You can't afford to lose a game. We've lost one already, but like it feels like it's the end of the world already. To lose two.
What have you heard about Saka? Because I've seen a few things floating about on Twitter today saying that apparently he's actually pretty goosed.
As in,
like his injuries like bad. What is the diet? And also I tried to Google it. There's nowhere giving out diagnosis
which normally means it's a lot worse. What people believe.
Ultimately,
I didn't see that. I heard he could be back next weekend. Like, I don't think it was that bad. I think he could have been back this weekend, but I don't know. Don't want to rush him back. But yeah, I'm hearing he could be. Well, before the international break, I was hearing that he could be back for the City game.
All right. The FPL thing has him down as no return date, which is like kiss it, basically fucking good night Vienna. So, well, fair enough. I just couldn't find anywhere where they'd seen anything saying when he was going to be back.
Yeah, no, I remember before the international break, they was just saying, he could possibly be back against Nottingham Forest, but obviously don't want to rush him back. Then it's City. I imagine he'll be back in training during the week. But if that's the case, like, it's still not panic.
Also, this is why football and this time of the podcast is so brutal that in exactly 7 days, Haaland could have scored a hat-trick and you'll be like, Gabriel, that new boy's fucking shite. No wonder he's shit. He was only 12 million. Send him fucking back. Saka's out for 6 months as well. For fuck's sake, season's over.
All them cup finals to go.
Yeah. That Madueke can't score or assist. He's shit.
All he does is beat his man. That's all he does.
All he does is beat his man. Where's the goal and assist?
Walks around smiling his head off, looks cocky. That's why we love football, though, innit? Why it makes us sick and why it makes us happy.
Yeah.
Nah, but it is a long season, man. And Liverpool picking up results like that just does not help. So that's why we're going into every game just like, please, just don't lose this. Every single game, just don't lose this. Like, you can't afford to lose a loss until Liverpool lose 2 or 3 games. Then, all right, we can't afford the loss.
Well, you've got a big few weeks coming up then, because
I know
City followed by Newcastle.
Yeah,
that is definitely
crazy.
tough.
That's what I'm saying. That Burnley result would have been nice. Just even if it's 2 points, Joe, I don't care. Like, just anything at this point. But yeah, next 2 weeks for us is going to be massive. And Champions League this week. Let's not look past that as well. for next week.
Who you got? You got Bilbao or someone like that?
Yeah, Bilbao at their ground.
Mate,
Yeah.
I'd just go in there for fucking San Sebastian. If you got a ticket, oh no, unfortunately not. Sadly not.
Funny thing is,
River League.
Arsenal don't do this, but they literally just gave out away tickets on general sale.
I'll go to Bilbao
How?
away. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Seriously?
The tickets got to general sale for a Champions
Yeah.
League game.
Yeah,
Bilbao.
away game. They'll never do that for the home game, though. They will never do that for the home game. But the away game, yeah.
No,
I think
it's not something they choose to do. It just happens because the tickets don't get sold. So
Oh yeah. So
it's not a choice.
I mean, like, yeah. So the tickets were like. So here you go, Arsenal fans.
It's easy for you boys to get to Bilbao as well.
Yeah, Bilbao's around the corner. It's not like you're in Kazakhstan or something like that.
Yeah,
that's
Also,
yeah.
the food scene in Kazakhstan, I presume, is not that great either.
Well, it depends what you catch.
Yeah, well, that's what you're eating, mate. So hope you like fucking actual Wellington beef Wellington.
How do you lot think Ange's going to get on at Forest anyway? Because I think it's an absolute
Poison chalice that.
Yeah,
poison chalice that. I mean, I appreciate you were saying they were going to be a flop, but I feel like it was pretty on the cards, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I feel that's poison chalice.
Complete change of mentality as well from Nuno to Ange. Nuno, who sets up plays on a break, to Ange, who just wants everybody to run as fast as they can for 90 minutes and play the most attacking football you've ever seen.
Yeah, I think it would have worked if they still had like a Lango and stuff, but I don't know.
But they've still got the wingers for it, and they've got that Kulumawendo who can go through the middle instead of Chris Wood, but the rest of the team isn't really fully set up for it, I don't think.
Yeah.
I just hope they can obviously stay up and they just have a proper crack at Europe. And then, to be fair, maybe he's a good manager. And if they're going to have a proper crack at Europe, then go for it.
I don't think relegation is going to be on the cards for them. I don't think a relegation battle will be on the cards.
But don't forget them, mate. Once the negative, where were Spurs? Spurs were 16th, weren't they?
Yeah,
16th or 15th?
15th, Tottenham finished, I think, in the end.
So United was 16th then, yeah?
No, it was 17th.
17th.
Yeah.
Well,
one of them was 17th, one of them was 15th.
15th, yeah. I mean,
let's ask the West Ham fan.
Yeah, that's, they
don't know. It's above both of them.
He could go for it. He really could be teetering around it. They're just lucky that, again, it looks like the bottom three, well, two of the bottom three sewn up, to be honest with you, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Are they that bad, like, squad-wise? Because who have they still got on? They still got...
Too hard to compete on both fronts, mate. Too hard to compete on both fronts. It's tried and tested now. I thought for donkey's years, it used to piss me off when they'd say that. I never used to get it. I always used to think it was just an excuse. It's now so heavily evidence-based that you just cannot do Thursday and the weekend with a squad like theirs. You just can't do it. No. Has anyone successfully done it?
Not particularly.
No.
Our squad was pretty shallow last time we was in the Champions League. And we finished 7th, I think, that season.
That's not quite as bad. You have Tuesday.
Yeah, but that's Tuesday or Wednesday, though, isn't it? I'm talking full. West Ham finished when you did it, Stocky.
But you're playing on Thursday as well, no, Mitch?
We've done
only this Thursday.
So not
so yeah, basically we did as high as we did.
Yeah,
Thursday football.
It's just too hard to do. It's just.
I
mean, I thought 15 years ago it was bollocks, but I think now it's pretty fucking true.
Yeah, but Conference League ain't like
players. They bought like 4 midfielders.
Yeah, they have got a big squad. To be fair,
McAtee, Hutchinson.
Yeah.
I think they're short in defence. I think they'd be short in defence over the two campaigns, so like Europe and the league.
Yeah, and they just got a couple of injuries as well.
Yeah.
Outside of them 2 centre halves, I think it's most likely to be a drop in quality.
Yeah.
The 2 fullbacks
in Conference League is you know, it is a formality. Let's just speak fucking bluntly. It is. The money that is in the Premier League, the
I wouldn't
group.
say that though, because their first game's Betis away,
That's big.
They're in,
and then they've got
they're in,
and they've
Europa
got
League.
Porto as one of their games as well.
Oh
What?
no, that's bad. That's
Yeah,
bad.
they've got Betis, Porto. I think it's Sturm Graz and someone like that.
Are they,
Forest
they're
are
in
in
the, they're in
the,
the
Europa.
Europa.
Europa League.
Yeah.
they're in
Oh,
Europa.
sorry, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got confused as well just a second ago as well. I forgot they were actually in Europa League.
Right.
They've got a couple of tough games.
Which is even worse.
So they've got a very tough game coming. Oh shit! Of course they are. Yeah, because they're in Ferenc Varos's group.
Yeah, see.
Oh yeah, they're fucked. So they ain't getting out.
I thought they were in Europa Conference, and now they're fucked. I thought it was Europa Conference. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that's not that bad. But yeah, Europa League is a whole different kettle of fish. Look what happened to Tottenham and United. Oh, geez, this could get bad.
Yeah.
This could get ugly.
Hey, one of those things.
Mm.
One of those things. Right. Next one.
Oh, boo.
This one's just for you, Samir. As you was trying to say, who's this random German guy you scored? Who's out here scoring winners instead of scoring the fourth and fifth in 5-0 wins and stuff like that?
I saw your tweet. I couldn't attack. I was about to say, what about your guy? But I just realized he scored the winner.
Hey, there you go. Scored the winner. Looked good. Again, Newcastle probably doing a little bit like what Bolton have been doing of not finishing their dinner ever and having very few shots against them. But yeah, managed to get the win, didn't concede. Voltemeda looked really good. Apparently, his link-up play was decent from what I've seen on the extended highlights. But obviously, I wasn't in a position to be fully watching the game. But looking forward to Thursday when we welcome Barcelona to see how he plays then as well.
Ooh, that's a big game. Oh, geez,
Big Champions League night, straight back in.
Early one.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm back in the position of thinking we've got a very promising season ahead. Hopefully, Witter's not out for too long, and then across the board we've got a pretty strong squad because we made a few changes on Saturday as well and looked decent still. So interesting stuff. But here he is, the big guy, the main guy with his early 2000s long sleeve shirt on.
My guy, my fucking guy.
But yeah, did anybody manage to catch anything of the Newcastle game, even if it was match of the day highlights or whatever?
To be fair, that's
All I saw was that he scored a header that you've not been scoring this season, so it looks like
exactly. No change there. Same old, isn't it? So
yeah, well, they all count. So that's all good. Might as well roll on to the next one. There's not much has been seen of that, but
I imagine it's going to be as quick as well.
Sorry, stop.
Yeah, well, I want to keep things going after Samir went out on the usual Arsenal waffle. I need to keep it. Okay, I'll see if I can sum this up in a couple of sentences. West Ham are shit. Tottenham were barely better. We're in a if Samir thinks he's got a long season, I want to raise that. I want to raise that a few levels and go, I'm in for a long season. He's going to win 75% of his games. I'll be lucky if I get to draw 25%. Yeah, just not very. Spurs would be delighted with the win, but if they think they're onto a winner this season, they're really not. I didn't think they were much cop at all. West Ham were maybe marginally better. It's just that they looked, well, they were threatening from set pieces because our keeper's a bit useless.
Is that Hermansen?
Yeah. Do you know what? For all the set plays, we were so busy trying to give him some space that the rest of the marking was just dreadful. And we was just like under siege of everyone. But apart from that, we looked not bad in the first half, but second half was terrible.
Yeah, well, the red card doesn't help either, does it?
Yeah, and do you know what? Even that, just it's a red card all day long, but Like he was just going for the ball and he's just mistimed it, but it's still a red. It's caught him on the shin, so you can't really argue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just typical and just
I think
so bland.
So early in that second half as well, because like you said,
Yeah.
he was actually almost a better team. I think Tottenham
Well,
slowly
was
came.
better in open play.
Yeah, no
Better
open
in
play.
open play.
Yeah.
And it was funny. I was saying last week, like we need a bit of battle, a bit of physicality, just someone to go in there and ruffle things up. And it showed again yesterday. It's just so soft. There's no deterrent to when someone's better than you. They just seem to get their bellies tickled. Like, just bring it down to like a nasty level. Make a team win it, if you know what I mean. Don't just gift it to them. I think that's the problem. Everything's just gifted to a team that really weren't that great. Like, they were better, yeah, but I think it was more of a case of we shot ourselves in the foot. So, yeah,
small
looking
bright
forward
spot.
to championship trips next year. At this rate,
small bright spot. Though. I do like left back Diouf.
Yes, hopefully we'll make a good profit on him.
Am I right in thinking his name is actually El Hadj Diouf?
El Hadj Diouf, Madj Diouf in it or something.
Yeah. Luckily, he's got a Malik in there, which changes it slightly.
I see.
He's got a gorgeous cross.
West Ham Central, that Twitter account.
Oh God,
who just needs to have the world's longest and largest fucking day off that's ever existed. And I don't know if you saw his post today, but he posted that Diouf had liked, I'm guessing, Sar's post on Instagram saying, standard agent copy and paste after a victory post, and that Diouf had liked it, and he'd screenshotted that this morning on Twitter saying, basically, is this what we expect? And it's like all West Ham fans with actual photos on Twitter, which I instantly respect more. I always think there's a chance they're going to have a normal viewpoint, and all of them are just like, please just shut the fuck up. and someone just tweeting saying, yeah, they play for the same country and they're meant to be best mates in real life. I really couldn't give a fuck. We've got bigger issues to worry about. And then he'd actually replied to it, the West Ham Central account, saying the fan base is getting as weak as the players. And I'm like, mate, have a bacon butty, have a coffee. Seriously, bro, like
you're doing too much.
Honestly, think what you're actually posting. Just think, look what you're posting. Like, how could you be out? Like, cause you've got to type it out. You screenshot it, then gone to his Twitter, started typing it out and gone, looks fucking class that. Bang.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy how we found it though. Like,
mate,
he must have got it past Insta.
Oh, mate, on it. But I think with like, I don't know how, but it's a very feud fan account for West Ham, and there used to be 3 admins that did it, I think, or I might be getting a mix, but they can't have one person doing it because they're just constant 24/7 bollocks.
Did they used to put the initials after their tweet of the person that did it? Oh, right. Okay.
No, that was always a joke because that's what David Gold used to do.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. I mean, I just couldn't believe it, mate. And every West Ham fan is like, mate, I really couldn't give stop. And everyone's just like, stop reminding me of the game yesterday. Don't want to search through rival players' posts and see who's liked it. And just fucking stop.
There's no need, man. There's absolutely no need. We're going through it right now. You're showing me a picture of someone like his mate's flipping picture. Like, what are we doing here?
When he's following, I don't know, like Pompey next year, looking for what West Ham players have tweeted about their plans after our 1-1.
Yeah. Oh, they play together. No, they don't. No, they don't. He's from Skipton. It's, but I tell you what, I will say. Well, I slightly disagree. I actually think Spurs came out second half and were better, even before the
Oh,
red
yeah.
card. I know it was early on that it looked like they had stepped up because it felt like they didn't need to go up in that many gears to be better than you. What I will say is I stand by my point that I said to you the other day, that you look at your team, and I know that you've played all right, but you look at your team, you have not got that many players that other clubs would look to sign. Which I know you know yourself, mate. But I mean, we discussed it last week, didn't we? You don't have many good players, do you? Like, it's not a shock that you are going to be under pressure all year, is it?
Well, like Souček was wanted by one team in the Everton because Moyes really rates him. No one wants any of that back four. No one wanted Ward-Prowse. You could say
I can't
Bowen
believe
would be
he played, mate. I watched the whole game.
Oh, you did better than me, mate.
Huh? What? No, I pretty much watched the whole game, and then when he came off, I was like, eh? I barely noticed. I'm not even trying to be funny, mate. Like, what I mean is, like, that just showed you something, because I actually quite like Ward-Prowse. Like, and I just think you just I mean, and then you've signed Areola. It's just shit like that you see. You just think that's embarrassing, isn't it? I don't know if that's actually a spoof or not. Have you actually re-signed Areola?
Fabianski. So basically, our third keeper got an offer to play in Cyprus. We had Wes Foderingham, like you have
Oh, yeah.
So he went off to Cyprus, and we just signed him in as a third keeper. But I would not be shocked if he is playing
number one.
To be honest, I never wanted him to go. I mean, he's genuinely a quality keeper. But I don't know what everyone else is going to say, because you know what it's like, when someone's
but there's a reason for
it's hard for life, isn't it? I always liked Fabianski.
Yeah, but there's a reason for him.
He's really old, Samir, but at the minute, you just need someone who knows what they're doing to install confidence. Like, you need to command an area as a keeper, and we've not got that currently.
Did he retire then? Or did he sort of like retire at the end of last season?
I don't know. He would just. I don't think the club renewed his contract. They just didn't, because it was expiring. I don't know how much he was on. I'm assuming it's not as much as, say, like Areola was on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it just feels like it's just like weird footballing decisions that you see and go, oh, that's just something that just doesn't. Well, it just doesn't. It's not certainly not an upgrade, is it? Like, I know you're saying it's not a bad signing because of the reasons. What I mean is, like, you want to. And the other thing I fear for you as well is that because your owners are so shit, and they appear to be. They appear to have almost disdain for the fans rather than just being shit and naive. They appear to actually just genuinely. The more you complain, the more they are a bit like, okay, if you think we're twats now, let's see what we can do next. And that's why I kind of fear that you need to rack up your points, because I think if you're even still struggling in January, it doesn't feel like there's some magical money. You know, they're more likely to sell Paqueta in January because they just don't care than they are to try and bolster you in January to make sure you. I just feel for you. I think you're just in a bad place.
Oh, mate, we are. And you saying about the owners is quite interesting, because there's a protest before the game at Palace on Saturday, which I need to get some details in on it. Nothing serious. I just think there's a group of people marching to the ground, sort of thing. I think Brentford. I think there was at least the last 3 weeks there was going to be to not turn up to Brentford because it's on Sky or something, or it's on a Monday night, so it's quite visible. So they've tried putting it, as soon as we said that, they've put out it's kids for a quid to try and get some more people. It just shit. Like, genuinely. You're right. It's like there is this thing. So yeah, it's pretty shit. But
who was it that said the 20,000 season ticket figure? Was it?
That's slightly. John mentioned that. I think.
Mate, I read it today.
Oh yeah, but what it is, it's since the first season there.
Yeah. All right.
So since the first season up until now, 20,000 people have not renewed. It's not just
Right.
in one summer, although it's probably not far off. They're probably still trying to count that
Yeah.
from this
Yeah.
summer.
Jeez.
That's still quite a lot though, because how many seasons is
Yeah.
it now? It's got to be what, 5?
And a new
Oh,
stadium.
what?
That's
No,
longer.
we moved 16, 17. We was in there.
Fucking hell! I
Jesus.
didn't realise it had even been that
5
long.
was lockdown, innit? Yeah, 5 years ago was lockdown.
And
Yeah,
also
so-
Green Potter, him and Will still can fucking get in a tuk-tuk and fuck off. They just seem...
Now what with Grandpa? Now what?
Oh,
For everyone.
now creating that image is going to be fucking hilarious.
Like, every time you cut to him as well, he just
What's he done?
instills a soft... Like,
Oh yeah.
you just like
I
what
get
you're saying is you need your team to be in a battle. Sorry, they are going to need a battle. They need to be recognizing they're in a battle and being up for it.
Yeah.
He just doesn't scream out someone that
You
can
need to
get
be the manager like
you
that.
there.
doesn't. He really doesn't, and I just don't think there's a lot of. Do you know what you have standards? I know everyone looks at what you see on the pitch and in the dugout, but you have the whole. There's the club goes on for the other 6 days of the week. You've got all the staff at the training ground and everything. I just don't think there's the right sort of mentality. There's no leaders. Excuse me. I've said it loads whenever we spoke about West Ham. There's no leaders there anymore, and it shows. It really does show in the football.
Guys, I think I've stumbled across a new hatred.
Who is it now?
What?
No, I've got a new thing.
It's Eddie Howe.
Managers wearing club gear. I think. I know it's been a long-standing thing, but actually, I think I now distrust them because I've only noticed it today, right now, that maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what just riles me. I think.
Amorim wears club gear, didn't he, for Man United?
Yeah, they don't get too far. I just realised that.
Wait, no. We can't be bracketing them all together like this. I'm sorry.
Oh, looking, yeah. He's just clicked. That's why I was...
No. I'm not having this. Certain managers.
Or maybe, Mitch, that it's because Newcastle doubled down on it that you have that it looks like Eddie Howe has actually a very strict policy on it that no one's allowed to actually have their own Azos account. Or I know the club. I know there's a tailor that sponsors us, but we're not allowed to utilize them. But yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's
could be.
What it is.
But still, I just want to make sure. I just want to make everybody aware. I'm still not allowing this to be all managers across the board because Eddie Howe wears nothing but club gear on the sideline.
It took you a while, though.
I think if it's a 3-1 vote, Mitchell. That first Newcastle loss, Jack Scudderfi's what he was wearing.
Yeah, and you've got 2 of them on the sidelines doing it.
Yeah, we have as well. And they both wear different gear every time as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Just one more question on this, Stocks, before we go on to something else. Is it right that he's got a break clause in his contract, some kind of performance-related break clause that they can sack him for? I'm guessing for not paying him out if he's that terrible.
Yeah, I think initially it was 18 months. So essentially, it's like a break in a rent agreement. Like that when you can break a lease early. Essentially, it's like that.
So it's not something that if he doesn't win a certain amount of games, they can do it.
No, it was just like an 18-month. There can be a mutual split after 18 months. But to be honest, I think that'd be null and void if it carries on like this. Because already, I've avoided much of the socials as I could since yesterday dinner time. But already, the pictures of Nuno and Mourinho are looming large. Like Mourinho was already going around before the Forest game.
And that would never
so,
work. Mourinho and West Ham fans. Oh Jesus, that one.
Do you
Short-term
know
fix,
what? I think
short-term fix and staying in the Premier League wise, yes,
Maybe.
but
Yeah, but the clash with the owners is going to be.
Oh, it's gonna be ruthless.
it's ridiculous. Yeah, like, but that's the thing. That do you know what they never make joined up footballing decisions. They never do it. All they do is think, "Oh, this will make us look good." It's either this will make us look good or this is cheap.
okay, fair enough.
That's the only two things they'll ever have. I heard someone say it, and I think I said it last week, and sort of Mitch nodded sagely. It's very, we've got our own Ashley saga now. This is what it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Just
Which
do
that's
just
my
enough to
issue.
stay in it.
Actually, was 10 times worse. Oh,
No,
that was
he genuinely wasn't.
that was 10 times
They're on a very similar level, mate. I'm telling
No,
you.
but you wanted. I don't know.
They spend money, but spend money badly.
You wanted his head, Ashley's head, like literally on
Yeah,
the
West Ham fans aren't far off, you know.
Yeah, they're not far off. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not there. So that's what I mean. It's not
Yeah, just
that
because I don't go on about it, just because I'm more of
I'm
a
just like
about it.
based
There's
off what
genuine
you know.
hatred out there.
I think with West Ham, it's more result based. Like
No, it's not.
No,
trust me.
mate.
Trust me.
They
It's
took
not.
us from our home.
Basically,
They took us from our home for a world class stadium and a world class team.
Oh, so you're going back. Oh,
We
geez.
gave up our home. Yeah, exactly.
That's
And that's just point one. Point one's already indefensible.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Very well put, to be fair. But yeah, I do hope you do turn it around
It's a shame.
because I do quite like West Ham.
That's all right, mate. You could have a lot of Champo correspondence next season.
The ratios might be off if Southampton don't come up. We're going to be 3-2 in the football league.
It's so true.
We're gonna do our own separate podcast, mate.
It's going to have to be a staggered start.
Yeah.
Quality. Well, on to today. Manchester Derby. I thought it kind of went the way I expected it to go, to be fair, because as I've openly said, I think City are going to click at some point and be really good, and Man United are just rubbish. They play a rubbish system. They've got a rubbish manager, and they haven't got the players to suit what he's trying to do. So, and it just sort of panned out that way. I didn't even think City were that good. They looked like they could be got at a little bit, and Man United just weren't capable.
I agree.
Yeah, perfectly
You know
said.
what? Man United were really good for about a sort of a 15-yard length of the pitch. So when Man City were just getting it out from defence in the first half, Man United were really pressing them. And a couple of times City looked shaky, but if they actually beat that press with what was essentially one pass usually, you're like, oh my God, City could score any number they want.
Yeah.
But you would say, though, Stocks, it was unlikely that press was going to be kept up the whole game. Because you are right, in the first 20, 25, 30 minutes, that press was actually pretty good. And I was doing a bit of hate watch already, like, why the fuck are they just passing it around the back when they're evidently being... I mean, they were lucky because they were getting pressed. It's so evident. I just thought, fucking kick it long a few times, mix it up. It's not like you've not got a fucking giant up front. Like, it's like you can actually mix it up. Like,
it's 2025, like, man, don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, like, and but they couldn't have kept up that press. There's no way they could have kept up that press.
And also,
United had to score first.
Yeah, it's really easy to do that. All that hard work off the ball when you've got something to fight for. As soon as it's 1-0 down, you're like, it gets a little bit harder with every goal. And to be honest, City could have had more. But I won't let it go unmentioned. That save from Donnarumma or from Buemo's volley was fucking nice.
Unbelievable.
I would have saved that.
And that is exactly why they saved him. Pep has realised they need someone who just stops the ball going in the net.
I loved all them goal kicks that were straight out into like the technical dugouts. There must have been 3 or 4 kicks that were straight out. But that save from Buemo is why he's in.
That's what I'm saying. Very Nick Pope-esque, I'm telling you.
Who?
What do you mean? Donnarumma is basically a slightly better version, or a better version of Nick Pope.
Yeah.
He makes
Yeah.
magnificent saves, but
I'm
he's
walking-
not good with his feet.
But he's a keeper, so why the fuck do we care?
I know. No, like I said, Jack, we're
I thought
25.
Donnarumma had decent control of his box too. For the
Oh yeah,
first game
he
in, I
commands
thought
his box
somehow-
brilliantly. Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
He's had
I was
flaps,
really
but I thought he looked good.
I also think it is a somewhat, because I tweeted it this morning when I saw the team news, and then actually the more I thought about it, it was a bit of a fuck you, wasn't it, to put him straight in to United.
To
just-
United. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I did see
yeah.
that. Yeah, you
to
did.
just go, because De Gea famously, obviously on his Manchester derby, had a fucking generational shocker, and they've obviously Donnarumma is obviously an epic world class goalkeeper, but they've signed him and then put him straight in, and
Yeah,
then
it's Man United.
United have still got you fucking that keeper playing. Like, it's just. I mean, did you also see today? It was Onana versus Edison in the Turkish league. That's mad, isn't it? How does football
That's crazy.
work
Did not know
in
that.
those circles? Because if the Manchester derby was 2 weeks ago, that would have been the two keepers that played each other, wouldn't it? And then somehow they go and they play against each other first game.
it's mental.
wow.
And Hoyland scored past De Gea this weekend as well.
Yeah, I know.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
See, like, I get what you're saying on Donnarumma sometimes, Stocks, because he has had a couple of massive ricks. But you got to bear in mind, this guy's still only 26.
Yeah.
Airline,
I mean,
That's
still
a
like
shocking
really
hairline,
young for a goalie.
26.
He's just been around forever.
He's the best keeper in the world. I'll be real.
Mm.
I think he's the best keeper in the world. Based off the performance last season for PSG. He's crazy. Like, I can't think of anyone.
I would. Fucking hell, Samir. Should we be best friends? I actually agree with that. Who is better than him?
Alisson.
No one.
Who?
Huh?
Oh,
Alisson.
Nah. I don't know.
All right. Well,
I don't know. With Alisson, I don't really see him get tested too much, man. I think that's the problem.
what I will say is Alisson's got a superb head of hair. So
That's
actually,
what I can think of.
he has got a very, very, very good head of hair. So,
I can't think of a
unfortunately, you
saying.
are correct, Donnarumma. Records mean nothing. Hairlines mean everything.
All I can think of is Alisson, right?
hey, look good, feel good. It's got-
I get your vibes, stuff.
That's why I was
picking down what you're putting up. Don't worry. Yeah, lovely haircut as well. Really interesting. New for him. Happy with that.
Yeah.
nice picture, Mitch. I thought he was.
Nice to see him happy. Genuinely.
He looked good, busy.
Yeah.
Couple of nice turns and whatnot.
Touches and turns he did. We haven't seen that. That's a happy, confident move.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's against United centre of midfield, so actually, he's probably even himself is like, doesn't really mean that much, does it? Because he did do it right in the middle of their half with two midfielders around him. But yeah, it's good. I loved it. I'm a bit of a soft blue myself, so I was very happy to see that, and obviously for England as well. But
don't you feel like his celebration felt like it was a little bit of a weight lifted for him?
Yeah.
It was one of them that he just went a bit mad for a bit.
He didn't get booked either, did he?
No.
It was pretty much the occasion and relief, isn't it? Because he's been let down. He didn't get called up by England, did he?
No.
So,
He's not deserved it. He's not even remotely close to deserving it.
He had been playing, no starts. So yeah, it was obviously the occasion, the Manchester United rival, and the relief at the end of it as well. Because that's all you need. Like, if the manager starts you, all you need is a goal. Like, an assist, it don't matter. I don't think. Yeah, good performance.
He just needed a good performance. I don't think he so much needed a goal, but it was just a good performance, and he got both today.
I don't know, man, because you could give a good performance with Pep, and Pep will still drop you the week after. I just think you need that constant, that consistency of goals and assists, especially in the Pep team, to just show, all right, yeah, cool, you can play me week in, week out. I
don't think a player like Foden scores a header without feeling truly confident, does he?
No.
No,
I just don't think he's in that. He's in
good
there.
header
He's
as
ready
well.
for it. He's expecting it. I mean, for him to score ahead. Look, it was a good ball to him, and you would say an easier chance. But I mean, if Foden missed a header, would I be that offended, or it was saved, or whatever? But it was a perfect header. He was there, and I just think that shows some confidence. Unfortunately, this all just does have a massive asterisk next to it because it's against United. So it's like
That's what I was going to say. That
like a wind-assisted hammer throw record in the European Championships or something.
They knocked down our Nottingham Forest win. Like people
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. This means nothing. This means
Wait. Man United didn't just get beat 3-0 by West Ham, though.
Yeah.
They were lost 6-0.
I'll say that again.
They
Man
lost
United
by
is
6.
but it's still Man United.
Yeah, it's still Man United. It's not the Man United of old. You only beat them 1-0, by the way. So let's not go on like you've turned. Let's not go on like you smashed them to pieces.
What did you want? 5-0. First game of the season, but everything is.
There's always an excuse with Arsenal fans, isn't it?
An excuse. I'm just saying. It's like you can't.
We didn't beat them by more because it was first game of the season. Is that what you're saying?
So what? We beat them. That's it. We beat them.
All I'm saying is you cannot put down Man City for basically dispatching them with ease when you had a little bit of trouble with them and only beat them 1-0.
I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying, listen, you put us down with the Nottingham Forest thing. So
Nottingham Forest got beat 3-0 by West Ham, and Stocky sat there telling us that West Ham are actually really shit.
United finished 16th last season. And
I can,
not doing any
for
better.
parity, I can sit here and say Man United are really shit too. If they don't score if they don't score in that, they have a half decent 20 minutes. They do it. They've done it every game so far. Where you think,
they have.
Do you know what? Maybe they're starting to turn a corner, and they don't score in that time, and then they just lose all zip.
Yeah.
And they'll just like constantly wait for Fernandes to do something or Ahmed to run past someone, and when it doesn't happen, they really do look out of ideas.
Yeah, I think they've completely botched their transfer window. It's crazy. This man looks confused at all times. His selections are just horrendous. His subs are even worse than the initial selection.
I've got a question.
What about his club wear? What about his club wear, Jack?
Coat as well.
What is he wearing?
He looks like he had a sticker on it that had gone in the wash as well. I didn't really understand the front of it.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I thought there was some
a
paint
pattern
off
or
the
not?
line.
Oh right, it's something. It's shocking anyway, isn't it? Like I just think it. Well, I said it last week. When you look at their run, if Chelsea go there and beat them,
he's out.
I think they could go, yeah. And I think Chelsea's because I'm not convinced Chelsea even know what they're fucking doing on the pitch. So Chelsea's midfield against theirs. I mean, it could be anything that game, but because Chelsea don't seem to fucking.
I still feel like Chelsea are slightly stronger though. So
their run is hard.
United.
Yeah.
So if you look at it now, and then they've got someone at home, and then they play Sunderland at home, don't they?
Yeah. So they play Chelsea at home, Brentford away.
Yeah, and then Sunderland at home.
Sunderland at home, Liverpool away, then Brighton at home.
But that Sunderland game, correct me if I'm wrong, is that's the game before the international break, in it?
Yeah, that was the game that we said last week he could potentially be gone.
I think he could go. I think if he doesn't get a win there, regardless of whether he gets anything out of if he gets two wins out of Chelsea and Brentford, obviously different story. But I think if they go into the international break and he hasn't had good results and they don't beat Sunderland, I think he goes then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what John said there. He did it against Grimsby, and I think he's doing it again.
And this makes sense as well. Jose said he wants a team not in Europe.
But I actually think another manager would do better with that squad.
100%.
It's the United team, but with a different system though. I think I personally think the system is just all over the gap. United players, I'm looking completely lost now.
It just
Like,
doesn't. He just hasn't got the players for it. I mean, he's saying it. Everyone is saying. Everyone has been saying it for weeks and months now. They said it pre-match. They said it at halftime. They said it post-match. The interviewer to him stuck it on him and said it to him, and they went straight back to the studio. And Gary said, "That's exactly what I agree with the question." He just has not got the players to play the system, and you want to if you liken it to any other job, just take away the fact it's football. If someone did this in any other job, you would be sacked because someone would be like, it is clearly not working the direction we want to go into. Like, it's like trying to set up a software company and you don't have software engineers. Like it is no, like it's true, no, but it is though, isn't it? Because he is saying this is what we are. So we sell bottles of water. Oh, okay, great. Well, what have you got? I've got Diet Coke, Tango, Fanta, milk. I've got milk. I've got off milk. Like I've got some tea, mate. I've got these really like novelty ones. I've got this one's been imported from. This is the finest soju import from South Korea. Like, all right, great. Okay, have you got any water? No. But if you think about it, all liquids really are water-based, aren't they? So you work with it long enough, you shut like it is like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a tangent for you, but but it is, isn't it? Like, everyone is saying it, and he is basically he said after this game, Grimsby, he kind of went for the players, and after the City game, he said, I am not going to change it. If you want this to be changed, you have to change the manager. The club has to change the manager. Yeah, he said it. He said it live. He said it.
He's an absolute clown. He's gone that route.
You don't know what he's going to get paid to be sacked and then get.
Yeah, that is it. That's why he's doing it, because he won't walk away.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've got to pay him like some silly money to pay out his contract.
Yeah,
and they've already paid silly money to get him.
I am scared.
I know it's delicious. Drink it
in. Sack me. That's why. Okay, I'm starting to see the pattern now. That's why he ain't changing anything.
It's hilarious.
That's why all managers do it. That's why all managers do it. What's the worst going to happen? You've managed in the Premier League, so generally you get a job anywhere else, and you get paid at least 75% of your contract just to go away.
Or he goes back to Portugal on a higher contract than he left, and says, "Oh, you got some money for me, didn't you? I'll have 20% of that put onto my next salary, please." Yeah, and then he goes and fucking puts a suit on. And you're like, wait a second, you wore a suit there.
Wait a minute.
You've got a sensational sense of style. Why was this?
That's so true, man. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so it looks like it's about 15 mil that he gets paid if he gets sacked, which is bonkers.
But they paid roughly that to get him there, right?
About that, yeah. And they probably paid something like that to sack whoever it was previous.
Correct. And they paid roughly 15 million to get them.
Yeah.
They didn't sack all them tea ladies for this. It's just not fair.
The tea lady would have done a better job, to be fair.
She should have more discipline.
Because no disrespect to the tea lady, mate. Everybody is saying it.
Yeah.
Everybody is saying the same thing. The same thing. And if we're sitting here going, that United team isn't as bad. Well, if I'm saying it, rather, don't matter about anyone else. If I'm saying it, I'm a fucking generational hater of United and always will be. If I'm looking at it and going, it's actually not that bad, it's just fairly obvious. I mean, I think that's what he is doing. I think they don't want to sack him. And I think another reason why they don't want to sack him is that if he goes, they will get to say it wasn't working. And if he's sacked, he gets to say, I told everyone it was going to be tough. You needed to stick with me. You needed to give me more time. You didn't, and you've let me go. So it's your own fault. Yeah. So I think
the biggest problem for United is it's always been the case is who's next. That's the problem of having to sack him. It's just the going out and looking for who's next. And I don't know if there is a who's next. Who's after this? Like,
But there's loads of managers out there they could get. It's just how they need to decide what they want to do. If the way that he plays is how they want the team to play, or if they're just going to go and pick a completely different philosophy and keep following on like Brighton do with a similar type of manager that plays a similar type of play that fits all of the players. Because at the minute they're in a no man's land.
Yeah,
And if they keep him for any longer and give him any more players, they're going to be in a position where the next manager has to play a system because he hasn't got the players to play a different system, which leaves them with probably only Oliver Glasner off the top of my head, who's doing it to a decent standard in any decent level of football.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're saying. That's true. I forgot about the managers in the Premier League. They could actually get quite a few.
Big up Iniesta. Yeah, let's not forget, at the end of the day, it's still Man United. So unless you're a team that is competing to get into the Champions League, Man United could pretty much go and pick off whichever manager they want in the league because they're still Man United. And the managers are arrogant enough to back themselves to turn them around. And they're going to be in a position at a club that can spend enough money for them to compete in the Champions League. You can go to anyone, Bournemouth, Brighton, Palace, any one of them clubs, their managers are going to say, yeah, they're not great at the minute, but it's still a step up because it's Man United.
Yeah.
They should do it with West Ham.
Just like Jack was saying earlier, no one wants your players and certainly no one wants your manager.
I don't know. Maybe Potter would do better in Adidas attire than whatever shit we've got.
How's it going, John? You right?
I'm knackered. Did you ever have like 11-a-side days where you had to play back-to-back games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've done one of those, and I've never played 11-a-side in my life. So I spent 7 hours of today on a coach, and 2 hours of it watching that. So,
what was more painful?
Definitely the coach, man. When you get to my age, like definitely the coach.
Oh damn!
Pretty brutal. I did feel sorry for the guy that I was sitting next to when Jack was telling his airport story, though. He must have on something. Like, no, been a good show though, from what I've been able to hear.
Good stuff. Right, we're just getting into the good part as well, John. So perfect timing.
Oh, beautiful.
So we are going to talk about the best signings of the window. Who people think are... I think we should all go for a top 3 best signings you believe has happened in this summer window. And this is probably where it gets a bit shameless because I'm already banking on Samir picking 2 Arsenal players.
You've actually put down someone I thought you wouldn't as well.
What, in this picture? Ah, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see you talking about. I see you talking about.
Who? What, number 14?
Yeah. You had to. You had to.
Had to put number 14 in there. He's an English record transfer. Can't leave out number 14. Yeah, so anybody want to go first?
Yeah, go on.
Oh.
Who was it first to the buzzer?
First to the buzzer was Jack, so we're going to go with Jack then.
In my top 3. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not aware of what the top 3 is. I think I'd get a nosebleed, but it seems nice. Top 3, one of them, Granit Xhaka.
Oh, okay.
Because I think he's a genuinely very good quality talent, and if he keeps them up, he would be one of the signings of the season for the reasons why they've got him. And I also respect the fact that he openly said, I did not want to move there. And then he said, I had a 1-hour conversation, and afterwards I thought, actually, yeah, it's an interesting project. And he probably saw his 10 other fucking teammates going as well.
Yeah. Thinking shit.
So I actually think Sunderland have bought pretty well. They've bought some interesting players. They've bought a mix of youth. I think they've got quite a young team. Might be wrong on that, but they certainly did in the Championship. And I think he would be in the top 3 signings of the season if he keeps him up. And obviously on the basis that he's playing every game.
Okay.
That's a good shout.
If Stocky, if you were going to say that as well, then I'm really sorry for...
His face says to me that you've
It really did, yeah.
Under there.
I'm just sort of just taking it all in. That's a very good point. I'm glad you went first.
Yeah. But yeah, I could be potentially right there. I don't fully agree, but potentially.
Yeah, but it's also got Sunderland asterisks at the end of it, so I knew you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't give a fuck about Sunderland. Why does everybody think I care?
Don't try it. Don't try it. And then
I do not care about Sunderland.
You'd be like, look, Messi's coming over from America. I think he's washed. I think it's a shit signing for Sunderland, to be honest with you. What's the ever won?
Has he ever done it on a Tuesday night?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. Not in Sunderland.
No, not in Sunderland.
Okay, so you put in Xhaka in. He's just in your 3. You're not going to say which number in your 3, just one part of your 3. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he was going to be 3rd, but he's sure as shit first now after your strop then, mate. Yeah. He's 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Well, I'm going to house it because if they don't stay up, then it's a generationally bad call, isn't it? So I'm going to go with him being firmly 3rd.
Okay, Stocky, you wanted to jump in as well, so let's see what you've got on the next one.
I was saying I was stuck between my top 1, but one that I want to give a special mention to is because in transfers, you always assume, the buying club, but Grealish going out on a loan to Everton suits all 3 parties, and it just smacks as a great transfer to me because Man City get him in the shop window to try and recoup some money. Everton get a good player. All right, they're paying his wages, but there's no transfer fee, and Jack Grealish gets to go out and play football. And I think that's just a good transfer for anyone. It's even a good transfer for neutrals.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
That's
and it's a good transfer for England as well.
Yeah. Funny enough, just seeing Ginny's comments below. Yeah, there's one in there that
I was holding that comment until you'd finished your Jack Grealish bit, but he's as ever, very, very good input from Ginny there.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan
Very
of
good choices.
It's the 3rd one. I'd say the 3rd one.
Paulinho.
You've got Simmons and Kudus in there. Paulinho's the one that's going to make the difference to Tottenham this season.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think I've come out with that a few times in the last few weeks, but when you watch them, he makes them look a lot different already. And it's like, everyone was saying it, like they've needed a 6 the whole time. I think that's I think it's the best one in terms of like addressing a really, really huge problem area. Samir might argue that one in a minute,
if I could have had 4, Paulinho would have been at number 4 for me.
I'm also putting in Reinders as well.
Yeah, same. Really Reinders is 2 of mine have already been mentioned. So Jack Grealish was at 3 for me, and Reinders was at 2.
So who's your first, mate? 14.
Let's get some other.
Oh my god! I bet he wears long sleeves and he's hung like a donkey.
Actually, no. I've actually fucked up there. No, Reinders isn't 2. Reinders is actually top for me.
Top?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who's 2 then.
See,
Mitch has always backed João Pedro, isn't
he? He would have been number 1 if he signed for Newcastle.
Come on. What are we going to do? We're going to get the 3 Arsenal signings out of the way, or what?
Yeah, go on, Samir. Which one are you? Which order are you putting your 3 signings in? Go on.
Wait, Madueke's not on there, James.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to put him.
He looked too cocky in the picture, Jack.
Yeah, I know. couldn't fit his arms in.
I'm gonna go with obviously because I called him the best goalkeeper in the world, so I'm gonna go Donnarumma, number one.
But as the best signing of the window.
Yes. Why? Because he's a goalkeeper. Why? Because he's a goalkeeper.
Wait, this is
He
bold,
was
Samir.
because
I
it
like
was
it.
just yeah.
I like it, Samir.
Yeah.
Stick your chest out.
Nah, but he's like I said, I've got to go with him because he's the best goalkeeper in the world right now for me.
That clean sheet for him next week is gonna sting. Like a
I was just about to say, you're either being very smart here by backing this up next week.
Yeah.
He's laying the groundwork so that when the inevitable happens, he was like, "See, it's the best signing. I told you."
He's gonna hedge them bets with Gyökeres now, and 100%. Let's hedge.
You guys know me too well. I don't like this. Yeah, don't remember. Number two. Are we all saying number two?
But we was going from 3 up, but you've just gone number 1 straight away. So yeah,
shit, is it?
you've already fucked the game up some bit, so you might as well fuck it up some more and name more 3.
Number three. I'll put number three. I'll put number three. Fuck that. Number three.
You've now moved him to number 3.
Yeah, I'll put him number 3.
Have you been drinking again? What the fuck is
No,
going
I
on?
haven't. I haven't because I want to put someone else number 1.
Okay, cool. So we've got Jack's number 3, Xhaka. Was your number 3 Grealish, yeah, Stocks?
Nah.
Oh, who's your number 3?
Oh, actually, yeah.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, he is. Sorry. Yeah,
Fuck
he
it.
is. Yeah, he is. Yeah. My mistake.
It's all gone to shit.
It's number 2 now, though.
Yeah, well, my number 2 was going to be Johan Wissa, but he's now injured. And I've now seen Nick Volter made her in a Newcastle shirt, and he actually has fitted in exceptionally well. Slightly better than I thought he would, actually. So I'm glad Nick Volter made her.
I can't believe you're going to put Visser in there. Number 2. I have all these players.
Why not?
Nah, you're disgusted. You made me sick.
Why? If Visser didn't get injured, he would have got high teens for Premier League goals this season. So why would he not be number 2?
So he would have been number 2 above.
How about this? Yeah, if Visser didn't get his injury, I would have come on here and I would have said Visser will outscore Gyökeres. How about that?
Well, why not? This is his league. He's done it. He's done it.
So that means Gyökeres isn't going to be in your list, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be done.
Exactly. So why, if Wissa's good, if you agree that Wissa could get more goals, why couldn't I put Visser in?
You were gonna put Wissa number 2. Who was you gonna put? Was you gonna put this Voldemort number 1?
No, of course not.
Foldable.
He definitely
Way too much
that,
air.
He definitely nicked that off that stream he watched earlier.
Yeah.
No, I put Johnson.
You nicked that off the pod you was watching earlier. I know you did.
I put Johnson. He said that in the chat one time. You posted a picture of him or something. I'm sure he posted that in the chat. Was that drunk?
I was talking about someone else though. I don't know. There was definitely a Voldemort reference made, but like,
yeah, you was talking about Will Smallbone and
Will
John Shelby.
Smallbone, yeah, of course, yeah. There we go. I mean, if he is Voldemort, maybe it's Voldemort after he's been to Turkey, but like, you know, that's cool.
He's just a really tall German Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, yeah, so that's my number 2. I think he changes the way we play quite a bit as well. He links up play fantastically. If we can get to a point where we pair him and Visser together, or even when he peels off, you have Elanga and Gordon going behind him, I think it's going to make us much harder to defend against.
Mm-hmm. Who's your 1 then?
Reinders. My one's Reinders, Tijani Reinders, yeah. I said this pretty much as soon as they signed him. I think he's an exceptional midfield player.
At a great price.
Yeah.
Because that's a big part of transfer.
Yeah,
that's
100%. That also factors into it. I think he actually knits together their midfield really well and brings balance. Now that Rodri's back, I think the balance is absolutely perfect in there.
I don't know.
John, I feel like you're doing some spectacular fence sitting here.
Me?
John?
No, I'm doing some
Oh.
spectacular trying not to fall asleep in. That's nothing on you guys at all. It's the 5 a.m. start's killing me here, man. No, I think so. 3 would have been Paulinho. My 2 would have been Grealish. I suppose, yeah. I think for value, it's got to be Reinders, isn't it? For like number 1, I guess. Like
That's fair
you
enough.
think for kind of the reasons that have just been listed. So I won't sort of indulge myself into going into it further. But you sort of think in the long term, that's going to be a pretty big signing for him. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go number 2 with Jokeres. Why are you zooming in for, Mitch?
Not zooming in at all.
Yeah,
Excited.
I
He's
reckon.
every
I
word.
reckon personally, for me, at the moment right now, I think he's getting there. I think these first few games has just been moving a little bit nervous, but he's slowly trying to like release that ruthless streak that he had that Sporting Lisbon, where he's just shooting and shooting and shooting, and it's just like that's what we need. We just need that side of him, that like relentless running and relentless shooting. And I think with more games to come, obviously fitting in with Eze, fitting in with Madueke, fitting in with Saka, he's just got so many people who could just feed him. Like, look at that goal we got on the weekend. Just tap ins like that. Like we could get that all day. Like I've not seen the tap in our club for years. I ain't seen the tap in like that for years. But I might be wrong. But yeah, I think he will get 20 plus goals for us this
I,
season. And
I don't know if I'm reading too much into this, but like, I feel like whenever Odegaard's had to go off, it's actually Gokeres has done better. I've always
yeah,
found when the two of them were on the pitch together, like it doesn't seem like Odegaard particularly is. Whenever he gets the ball, he's never really looking up and trying to find him. And I
he
think
knows.
those games where like Gyökeres has looked really quiet or isolated, so like maybe there's something to that as well.
No, it's an Odegaard problem, man. Even with Havertz, I thought it was a Havertz problem. I thought he just didn't want to play to Havertz because of the type of player he is. But he just has this thing of just going sideways and just looking at one person, that's Saka, and trying to link up with Saka, and that is not what we want. This is why I miss Ozil so much because Ozil was always trying to find strikers, even if it was Giroud, Walcott, it doesn't matter who it was. He's just trying to play the ball. I'm trying to feed strikers, even at Real Madrid. He's just feeding whoever, like in the front line. And I think with Odegaard, it's just one way. And I think Ethan now for the last 2 games that he's had to come on instead of Odegaard, he's come on and he's just switched it up completely. I don't think he's linked up too much with Jokeres as much, but I don't know. I think time will tell if them two will link up. But I don't know. I think I'm seeing a lot more from Jokeres, especially in that last game, in terms of linking up and trying to find that goal.
So you're going 20 plus league goals, yeah?
I'm going 20 plus league goals. Yeah,
Damn.
he's already on 3. He's already on 3, and I
It's
think
not outrageous, I guess.
we're gonna be a lot more ruthless this season, and he's gonna take the penalties and stuff like that. I reckon we'll get a lot of penalties this season. Yeah, I
Imagine.
Yeah,
reckon.
Dalman plays, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Dalman plays. I don't think he's gonna play, man. We got a big problem if players come back because we can only have 9 on the bench, innit? So our bench is stacked right now, and we're missing Odegaard, Saka,
Yeah.
Norgard.
Sounds
Full
horrendous,
flexibility
that
for
problem.
that,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
It's,
What a
it's
terrible problem to have.
predict
We've got
the
too many
sympathy there.
players.
I didn't say it's a bad thing. I didn't say it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a headache for the manager, innit? But yeah, I think Dalman's going to be one of the victims to not make bench when these players come back.
Okay, cool. So does that mean you're winning the league?
I need you lot to help us, man.
Wow.
If results of Liverpool, then we'll talk. But
Wow.
man, I'll be so confident right now. It's just they keep nicking these last minute flipping goals, and it's very annoying. If
It is
if they
annoying,
don't get any points,
but it's
if they'll
not a sustainable way of winning football matches and
of
winning
course
the
not.
league.
I said that as well. But
Yeah,
at the same
I
time,
agree.
That whole
It
good
does
team,
seem
that whole good teams win when they don't play well and good teams score late goals. That's when they do it every now and again, not every week. You don't rely on that.
At the end of the season, I think it
I
mostly
do
happens.
honestly I still think City are going to click at some point, and it's going to be hard for either Arsenal or Liverpool to stop them.
No, nah. I don't I know we're facing them soon, but I don't worry about them too much. What they're already, I look at the losses. They're already on 2 losses. They could possibly.
It was nice to see a season where they were 8th in December and ended up winning the league at a canter. I don't think you could ever write them off.
It's a different season. Both us and Liverpool got a very, very strong squad now. So you would have to hope for us to fall off. We're hoping for Liverpool to fall off. So imagine what City are going to go through. They're going to hope for us and
City
Liverpool.
won't. That's the thing. City won't be hoping for nothing. City will be banking on them hitting form, and then seeing if you guys can keep up. They're not hoping for other people to fall off.
The whole noise from City now is coming from beating Man United. This is the
No.
what was the noise before that?
Whoa! I have always said City are going to win the league. I've been saying this from before the season started. So it's not, huh?
Yeah.
Even after their 2 losses to Tottenham and Brighton, you still think they're going to win the league?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But
Early days, isn't it?
It is early, but I just don't. I don't think it's going to happen. Liverpool are just like last season. They only lost one game up until April. I think they lost their second game or something like that. But it is a tough league to lose 2 games this early. This is what I'm scared of. If we were to lose next week, to lose 2 games in the title race right now this early, it's not nice. It ain't nice because you're going to be hoping week in, week out for Liverpool to drop points. Week in, week out.
I don't think they will. City don't go like that. City will just think, let's just keep winning games and let people write us off and talk about everybody else. And all of a sudden, they're 9 points clear and the league's done.
That's old City. This ain't the ruthless City anymore, man. I'm seeing weakness still. I'm seeing weakness still. Oh, yeah, let's get back to that.
So what you're saying is a team that has consistently done this is now not going to do it, and 2 teams that haven't consistently beat them are all of a sudden just going to beat them easily.
This is a different City. Like, even with, they don't have Kevin De Bruyne anymore. They ain't got Gundogan. They ain't got clutch players like that anymore. That was their biggest thing, was having the Kevin De Bruyne, having the Gundogan who could creep up and score in the last minute of the games. Now they're flipping, conceding 2 goals in the last 10 minutes against Brighton and stuff. It's a whole different City team right now. The only thing that could save them really is Haaland's goals. Defensively, they're shaky.
Yeah. You're underestimating them massively.
Yeah, to be fair, my brother-in-law is a City fan as well. He's not really confident. Usually, he is very, very confident, but this season and last season, he weren't really confident, and that's what I kind of base it off as well. And what I see as well, I base it off hearing from a City fan and what I see. I don't see that I need to fear City that much. Might be speaking, it's still early, like I'm saying, but from what I'm seeing now, I don't think I'm fearing them too much. I'm hoping they don't get involved, man. I do not want this to be a freeway title race. That segue was crazy, by the way.
No. I was just making sure I've got a good volume of clippage for when they beat you next weekend.
Damn it, man! It's just not coming on podcast.
Putting a little bit more in the bank for that. That's all I was doing. All right, let's get back to it. So, right, we've had Reinders. You had Reinders top as well, didn't you, John? So me and John have got Reinders top signing in the summer. So that just leaves Stocky, Jack's, and Samir's top signing.
Yeah, I think Jack and me are going to go for the same one.
I said 3. I went Grealish, Paulinho, then Reinders.
Oh, so Reinders is top 3. Top for 3 people.
That is awful.
He's 4th for me. He is 4th. Look, he's been in my FPL team since the second they fucking signed him, because I do think he's that great. He's actually the last couple of games he's not been that great.
That's what I'm saying.
But, unfortunately, I'm keeping with my I love Samir theme. In that Gyökeres is my number 2. I think Xhaka, Gyökeres, and then Grealish number 1.
Jack.
Because of your articulate point, Mitch, which made it even better, that in the sense that it was good for all 3 clubs.
That was Stocky's point, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
that was
sorry.
fucking.
yeah. Jack's going
You
to take that.
just can't win anything, can you, Stocky, at the moment? Sorry, mate.
No.
Yeah.
It's what I know, mate. It's what I know.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with it.
So I think, good for Grealish, but I think Gyökeres, he is exactly what Arsenal have needed, and it's now all on. If he stays fit, it's all on the manager, because if you can't win things now with the player that I genuinely think you needed, then he's fucked, basically. So
man.
I'll give with one hand, but I will also take with the other. I actually rate him. I think he's good, and I thought he would come back and do well. You just obviously needs to keep it up. But you didn't score tap-ins. You'd try and score the perfect goal, and I think you are in a position now with a bit better quality behind him that he should smash it, and I think he will do 20 goals. But just depends if fucking your man starts to park the bus and he's got to just live off scraps all game, which 1 out of the 4 games so far this season you have done. He'd be number 2, and Grealish number 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised by a lot of you. I don't understand how we've not gone with Isak. I think that's going to be signing.
No, I just don't see it. I think it's a point. I really don't think it's.
I don't know. I base it off today. I think they were missing someone like Isak today. I don't think.
But look at the exercise we're actually doing here. There's 3 Liverpool players in this thing here. There's 3 Liverpool players, and the reason why I can't pick, if they didn't sign Isak, I probably would have put Ekitike in potentially my top 3, because I think he had a bit of a stinker today, but I think he would work really well for them, and he'd play every single game, and he'd get chances. But I just think the Isak transfer is just going to mess up their balance.
The Ekitike thing, isn't it? Yeah. But
I don't think Cody Gakpo's a left winger. I don't know. I don't know if I even rate him, really. I don't know what he is, but he's just now locked in as a left winger. I don't really get the whole thing. Florian Wirtz is not translating to the Premier League whatsoever. He literally got bullied today by Burnley.
Yeah. And honestly, you got to welcome to the Premier League. But
for sure.
He's had 4 of them already.
He's had fucking 4 of them. Yeah. So he probably woke up this morning.
In his face, he was just like, "Oh shit, what league am I in?" Like he saw that.
He woke up this morning and puffed out the cheeks and the chest and went, "Right, now is your fucking time. You're playing against a worse team." And then he's come back and he'd be like a fucking deflated balloon.
Oh my days! He was like, "What the hell is this in Germany?"
I think the Isak transfer only puts more pressure. He's obviously a great talent. Obviously, he is. I think it just puts more pressure and stress on the team.
Does he not get 20 goals? Does he not does he not carry Liverpool?
Well, he's going to miss nearly a quarter of the season because he's missed 4.
He's missed 4, and he's probably won't play the next game.
He wasn't even in the squad today.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I don't get it.
I could see him getting some minutes against us in the League Cup the week after next, but not starting necessarily. But just to give him something.
I have been saying this for so long. If you have never been through a pre-season, I don't think you understand how different you feel off the back of a proper pre-season. Like you literally feel like a different person when you've had a proper pre-season. So for him to have no pre-season and no pre-season friendlies is massive.
Yeah.
It is absolutely massive. One, he'll probably pick up more injuries than he normally does. It will take him till at least middle of November to get anywhere near 100%. And even then he might not get there because the running you do in pre-season is key to your whole season. So it's going to be difficult for him to just go in and pick up. And this isn't me just playing it down because he's left Newcastle. I think he's class. I think he's still on the level with Erling Haaland as probably the best striker in the league. Join. But we're not going to see Alexander Isak at 100% until we're halfway through the season.
And Liverpool need him at 100. That's the thing. They need him at 100. If he's not gonna, that's a good point for me.
Especially if Salah's going to continue to play at -50.
Yeah, that's true. You know? That's very true.
He's dodging a lot at the minute. Salah. Everyone's talking about bursts and this and that. He's getting away with it.
I don't know, man. I don't think we can get onto him. I personally
think we can.
I think he's way too long, man.
But he's also scored 2 and got 1 assist in 4 games. So, I mean, I'd fucking snap my hand off for a player that got that in our division.
I think the consistency we get from Salah, I don't think we could ever get onto him for one bad season. He's got 20 plus goals in the last 9 seasons now. It's just like, it's a joke now. Like, we can't get onto him now and be like, oh, look at Salah. I look at Salah, I brush it off, man. I'm looking at the new sign.
He's not been very good. Just saying he's
no, I get it, but it's like we can't really get onto him. He's done it for too long now. You got to get onto the new bloods, the 100 million signings.
Why?
Why would you get onto the new bloods? He's hedging his bets again. If Liverpool win it, he'd be like, I told you Salah was great. He dragged them to the title. Arsenal were up against an inspired Salah. After he missed 4 weeks for the AFCON Nations as well, he came back possessed.
Wait, so that means, so does that mean if you consistently carry on not winning in big games, does that mean we can get onto Gyökeres because he's your big money signing?
What do you mean carrying on not winning the big game? We ain't lost apart from the Liverpool game. We were
apart from the one big game you've had this season, you haven't lost a big game. Is that what you're going to say right now?
No, but I thought you were talking about.
Is that literally what you was just about to say?
I thought you were talking about Arsenal as a whole. We're not winning the big game. We've had one big game, and you're saying, yeah, and you got onto Gyökeres.
Okay,
you got into him fairly enough.
I was just making sure I knew what was acceptable.
No, but I'm just saying, don't pick on someone that's been here for 9 seasons and leave the one that's been signed for a world record. Gyökeres has been signed for 46 mil. That's cheaper than a lot of your fucking players that you bought in. So let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Whoa.
How much
have you got Chelsea's accountant giving you numbers or something?
Wait, how much was Voldemort again?
Maybe swap them 2 numbers around.
How much was Voldemort? What? Who? Wait, Gyökeres? Come on, don't do this. How much was Voldemort again? It was like less than 50 mil or 50 mil. Yeah, it was like less than 50 mil. What do you think it was?
Who?
Gyökeres.
Arsenal complete £64 million deal for Victor Gyökeres.
64 mil. Okay.
You've got this calculator, haven't you? You got it around the wrong way.
64 mil. All right, cool. But how much was Voldemort?
Probably 2 million less than that.
Oh, shut up. No, you fucking wasn't.
What are you going to say 80? Are you going to say the 80 that everybody keeps trying to chuck at me?
Why are you chucking it down? Why are you throwing that away? I wasn't even going to say 80, but maybe it might be 80.
So, it's not 80. It's nowhere near 80. Don't be stupid.
How much is it?
69.
69.
Oh,
no, wait.
Oh,
yeah, 64 plus 4, yes. So 69 overall.
Now the numbers are getting lower and lower. Oh, please, man.
That's literally what it says.
It was 80 mil, man. I saw what I saw. It was 80 mil. Big signing.
Okay. It was 80 mil. Yes, we paid 80 mil for him. If that's what you want to believe, then okay. He also scored 24 minutes into his debut, and it was the winner, by the way.
Okay, against Wolves. Okay, well, let's wait for the big games, like you said. Right? Gyökeres has 3 goals, but we don't care about that.
3 goals against
Leeds and Nottingham Forest.
So a second ago it was that's Wolves. So Leeds and Nottingham Forest. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Based on what you said about Gyökeres.
No. I didn't play down anything. I said he scored in his debut, and you went, it's Wolves, and then said, Gyökeres has scored against Leeds.
Yeah, but why do you think I said that? Because of what you said about Gyökeres scoring in big games.
No, I didn't mention big games.
Doesn't turn up to the pod. The pod after
Samir.
What's Newcastle?
Oh, Liverpool. You said something about Liverpool.
Game week 6.
What time is it? What time kick?
I don't know. Not sure. It's probably going to be the 4:00 Sunday.
Yeah, we're 4:30.
Yeah.
I hate that stadium.
Yeah, it's the 4:30.
I hate that stadium. That's not fair, man. Emirates, man. Let's think about the Emirates game. Let's not talk about this one. I don't like that stadium. Actually, fuck that, man. Let's go.
You don't care. Anywhere. You can play it anywhere. You can play it in my back garden if you want. I don't care. Game week 6.
Bring Bring that Voldemort. We're gonna win. Bring the whole team, man. Fuck this. What do you mean? You know who you're talking to. You got your first win finally. Now you want to bring chest out. Oh yeah, come to St. James.
Oh, this one's simmering nicely.
Yeah. Hubble.
The only winners out of this
Which way out of me?
are Jack, John, and myself. We're the only winners out of this.
Absolutely.
Which way out of me? It's here now. Remember last season, Mitch? I think when I first started the pod, and I said I'm coming on this humble vibe. I just want to be humble this season. You said you didn't like that. Okay, I'm back. Now. Bring your stupid St. James's Park, man. We're gonna shit all over that place.
Okay.
West Ham, we got you in a few weeks as well. West Ham, yeah? I want 5. We've got you in a couple of weeks as well. I want 5.
Why don't you just pick on someone with no arms and legs as
well?
Yeah. Pick on someone your own side.
You don't want to be around. Now all of a sudden you're losing. You want us to leave you alone. Nah.
The Newcastle team, now you're picking on West Ham with guaranteed 3 points. You're a pussy. You got no conviction.
It's because his memory's clocking back in what actually happened when we played last season.
Yeah, it's fucking atrocious, man. 2 games at St. James. It was 1-0, wasn't it?
What one? Well, we beat you 1-0 at St. James's Park in the league. Then we beat you 2-0 in the Carabao Cup semi-final. And we beat you 2-0 again in the Carabao Cup semi-final. In all 3 games, you didn't have a shot on target.
Yeah. And then
you beat us 1-0 at Highbury at the end of the season.
Wake up, man. We're not at Highbury anymore.
Did we finish the transfers before we went into our weekly Arsenal v Newcastle battle?
Yeah.
I wanted Sunderland back in the league. I needed Mitch to have someone to play with.
Shit about another team.
No, this is why I wanted Sunderland, so Mitch can have someone to play with. They're still coming for us, like we're rivals. We're not your rivals. It's Sunderland.
Stop talking about us then. I haven't mentioned you in about 5 minutes, and you're still going.
No. What
are you talking about? The last thing I said about Newcastle Arsenal was game week 6, and you haven't stopped talking for 5 minutes.
You tried all that. You like game week 6. Yeah, exactly.
Right. I think that kind of wraps it up, to be fair.
Well, we could have done that about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. We could have done. We was going to do a bit on the Chelsea charges, but we're already hitting 2 hours, and that's going to drag on way too long.
Yeah.
So let's not do that. We have got one more little thing to do before we go. It's this.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, man.
Not football related, but I think everybody who's watched any form of boxing felt this a bit today, because he gave everybody a few magic nights. And yeah, just all in all, what a wonderful boxer, wonderful man. Does a lot around Manchester as well. Would have loved today's game as a massive City fan as well. So yeah,
word for word, exactly what my mates just text me. Guys, just got in from the match, so he must be pissed because he lives 15 minutes away from it. He said, "Troubled soul, glad we won for him today. He'd be celebrating that into next week."
Yeah,
there we go.
Rest in peace.
There we go. He was also part of one of my most infuriating bet losses ever.
Oh.
So when he fought Costas Yu, I bet on a Ricky Hatton win. I'm pretty sure it was round 9. I bet on Ricky Hatton win, and Costas Yu didn't come out for the 10th. And to me, that's Ricky Hatton winning in round 9 because the 10th round didn't start, and they did not pay out. I was raging. As soon as he didn't come out, I was like, that's got to be a win. And it's just like, nah, it doesn't fall into either round, I don't think. Or I think it falls into the following round because round 9's finished or something. I was absolutely raging.
I would have lost my head too, man.
But yeah, fantastic guy, fantastic boxer. Rest in peace, Ricky Hatton.
Just one final 30-second thing from me that I think would be quite fun for us to try and keep up on, partly because I've just seen it on Twitter just before we came on, is that on FootMob, Onana, despite losing 1-0, actually got an 8.2 out of 10. He apparently saved 3 goal chances. I don't know what the terminology is, but basically the XG said it should have been a goal and he stopped them, not just shots on target. So combined with Hoyland's 8.1, I think, on FootMob. Hoyland's 8.1. I am starting to take great glee in what's going on.
Yes.
We'll have to check Betis as well for Anthony.
Yeah, sorry, I've just checked.
Yeah.
I've just checked the stats. Fenerbahce won 1-0. They had 3.13 xG, 9 shots on target, 4 big chances. So yeah, including the goal, he stopped 3 what is termed as big chances. So I just feel that would be interesting to keep a watch on to find out if there is. I mean, obviously there is a curse. That is sensational.
Yep.
But I would love it if he got 20 goals. I'd just fucking love it.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Very, very good point. Yeah.
It's so true, though.
Yeah.
We keep going for Chelsea players. We're going the wrong direction. We need to go United.
Yeah. Garnacho Ballon d'Or this year.
Yeah, probably.
Not after he let that Brentford. Not after he let Carvalho walk off of him.
Oh yeah,
I know.
the other
Yeah.
Don't want that.
I tell you, when I've got a bit more energy at some point, I'm gonna have to really have like a really good bash at this Russell Martin at Rangers sort of thing.
Easy, John. Easy, John.
Well, steady on, yeah. I mean,
Actually, it took so long to get to the end of it. It took so long.
Yeah. Oh God! Well, guess what I'll be doing once we're off there. But you know,
that was going to be a gusher.
But yeah, no, I'll definitely have to have a very big deep dive into this Russell Martin at Rangers experiment. That's got in a way that has surprised probably none of us. But
I think we'd all enjoy that, mate.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah. And also, the mighty Mamelodi went top of the league today.
They did indeed. Rainers again.
Yeah.
Still surprised no one's taken a punt on him, to be fair.
Okay, you never know. He might be in Europe soon. But anybody want to plug anything before we go?
No, not this week.
Nope.
No, I just get to relive my weekend's pain tomorrow on Spurs Kings TV. That'd be so much fun.
Oh no!
We'll be there.
I know.
We'll be there.
That's all right. I won't be too bothered. They weren't that fucking good.
For those that want to see Stucky potentially have a crash out, that would be 9:30 on Spurs Kings tomorrow. I've got a stupidly busy week, funny enough. Tuesday, I'm on Toon Tactics TV with Philip doing a breakdown of the Barcelona game. Wednesday, back to Spurs Kings TV for the rivals at 9. And then Thursday, we will be back here for pre-game, Newcastle Barcelona. Another little tactical breakdown of that. So busy week.
Yes.
But for those that have joined us, thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Take care of yourselves.
See you in a bit.
See you later.